So we started, yeah, some weeks ago, over like 2 months ago now, over 2 months ago. So this is the outline that we have. And we have covered relational database concepts, retrieving data with a select statement. We've covered aggregate functions. We've covered null and date functions. Then we've done a bit of string manipulation. That was in December. Then we're not doing joining of tables. Joining of tables, that is what we want to do. That is what we started last week anyway, but we've not been able to do an example of joining tables because of our time. And the exercise I gave, all a few people were able to get their hands dirty on it. If you have not, please try and do so, because nobody reached out to me anyway that they've turned it to that. But it won't be a good one for me to just be doing it. I gave assignment and not doing it was, yeah, nobody. Ayo, is it Ayo or why Ayo? Yeah.
It is. Good evening, everyone. I
Good
just want
evening.
to say the last assignment was the one with case when. I don't think we've got any assignment on last week, or maybe I didn't receive it.
Did you see the email I sent?
I didn't receive an email this week. I received one last week with
Did
the
you receive
assignment case when.
any email on a Wednesday?
No, no, I'm afraid no.
I sent an email on Wednesday. Maybe you should check the same email tray, whatever. I added one question to it and I sent it on Wednesday. I did, yeah.
Yeah, I saw it. Number 3 was different. But when I was trying to do it, I don't know. It was showing that um that the person table does not exist. I mean, it's not available or something. So I feel that I was the one not doing something right. So
That
I'll
mean
go over it
that
again.
means you did not choose the right database at the
Yes.
But I
top
saw
left.
it. I picked that the person data from the database, as in I dragged it to place it there.
Drag it. Okay. I'm
Like
not
I
saying to
picked,
drag it. At the
picking it from
top
the
left.
table. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, I'm not saying the table. I mean changing the database to Adventure Works at the top left. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know,
Yes, I do.
I've always said
I
you should
do.
change the database at the top. Maybe you didn't do that for you to be telling you.
I
Um,
think I did, but I also felt that I was the one that wasn't doing something right. Maybe I need to refresh and all that.
okay, just try. Because
Yeah.
I think after next week, if I'm able to, I have those questions already, but I want to do like a proofread them before sending them to you guys, so that by next week I'll just give you guys just go and get your hands on it. And I don't want you guys to use AI to do it. I want you guys to use just type. Because AI will give you an idea, and if you just copy and paste, sometimes, not even sometimes, most times, I don't understand what the AI is doing. Yeah, look, they may not be that nice anyway. So today we just want to, because we started. I've explained what join is. That was last week. Can you see my SQL server now?
No,
Yes.
we can see the
The
PowerPoint.
pipers. You can see the SQL server.
No, not yet.
Okay. So let me stop sharing. Let me share again. I don't know why it's not always sharing them. the first time. So what did we talk about last week about join? Before, of course, I remember I explained join last week, but I didn't do any example because of our time. So what did we mention about join last week?
We learned about different types of join, and there are 4. We have inner joining, left joining, right joining. I think maybe full joining. I can't remember. Then is joining 2 tables together. So the inner joining is like the intersection we're used to in mathematics. The thing that is that there must be a common table, common column between the 2 tables before we can join. And I think we also did, you mentioned that the left and the right, the difference is when the table, like if you say from table 1, then the next one, like let's say from table 1, then we can now say left join table 2. So that if we want to do right or left, we can now change it the other way around. That's what I remember.
Okay. Yeah, you did very well. Let me just add some things. There are not 4 types of join. There are some different types of join, not just 4, but we just mentioned them. Inner join, and I said inner join is the same thing as join. So if you see join alone, it's the same thing as inner join, right? Now, and we also talk about left outer join, right outer join, and yeah, we talked about outer join, and I said outer join is either right outer or left outer join. And I said there's full join, there's self join, there's cross join, which we didn't talk about. But I said okay, it's not for the scope of this class. We're not going to talk about inner join, outer join, left outer. Outer join is actually left outer join, which is the same thing as left join. Then right outer join, which is the same thing as right join. And I remember I said that thing alone can give you a job. No, not alone anyway, but yeah, that answer can land a good job on your table, because even I myself have done one senior interview role before that they asked me, can you explain the different types of join that we have? So, like I said, it's not just being able to do it, you should also be able to talk about it, not just doing it, but be able to talk about it, be able to talk about it. And so, yeah, and I think I'm saying it again. Inner join is where you want to retrieve matching records from 2 or more tables. When you want to retrieve matching records, matching rows from 2 or more tables. Right left join talks about retrieving all rows from the left table with any matching rows on the right table. And if there are no matching rows, just give you see null appearing different times. And I also say right outer join, just the opposite of left outer, giving you all the record from the right table and matching records in the left. And full outer join is just bringing all records in 2 tables together, that they match or not. Bring all records together. And I said there is self join, there is cross join. Self is when you join a table to itself. Remember, I said it's not for the scope of this class. So that was what we did last week. That was what we did last week. So, and I also said, I remember I said, if you don't do this thing, you will not. If you don't practice, you will not remember this thing. It's just normal. You will not even remember. Instead of you writing asterisk, you write A double L. That is all. And all is just asterisk in SQL because you did that because you've not get your hands dirty for the past 2-3 months. You will forget. You will forget. All right? You will definitely forget. So yeah. Remember I gave a case when exercise, and there's only one person that actually tried it. But yeah, just do them, and so that you'll be able to deal with any type of question that comes. Because when question comes, you still have to think which one will you use, something like that. So this is what we did last week. We gave examples of case when. Then we talked about the types of join. Inner join, outer join could be left outer, right outer. And I said, yeah, which I've also explained this one. And I remember I explained the syntax to us. The syntax to us that joining of tables takes this form. It takes this form. Select the first table, dot the column from that table, second table, dot the table from that table. Where are you picking them from? Either from, you can start with table 1 or table 2. Table 1 and table 2 is just in the name of the table, something like that. Yeah, the name of the table. And the table that appears in front of this guy, the from clause, is the left table. And that is his table, is the left table. Then the one in front of the other one, the second one, anyone that is the second one, will be the right table. Then join table 1 to table 2, table 1 or table 2 based on one variable, which is most times the primary key. Okay, so let's do examples of, that was what we did last week. Yeah. And let's do examples of this type of just basic examples. There are so many complex examples in join that require you even using those things that we've not mentioned, that I've not talked about, but there's no point doing something advanced or intermediate. What is required there is for you to be able to navigate the industry and get yourself access to interviews and get to do well, right? So that is what we did yesterday. So I said yesterday, last week, Saturday. So we want to do some examples today. We want to do some examples today. And do we have any question? Any question before we continue? Before we continue, any question? Any question before we continue? Any question from anybody? Any question from anybody? Okay. Silence means there's no question. Okay. Now, let's give an example of a join. Join. Like I said, the reason why you use join is you have records in different tables that you want to get out, right? Let's say you want to see which category is it category now? Yeah, which subcategory does each product belongs to? When you have a store, categories, or if you go to all this online, let's say you go to Next. When you go to the men's section, under the men's section, you will see jean, polo, you see shirt. So shirt is like a product category. So under shirt, different stuff underneath it. Do you understand? Under polo, you have different stuff on there. So there's a category that each product belongs to, or there's a subcategory that each product belongs to. Maybe under trainers, you have different type of trainers. Under shirt, you have shirt for Tommy, shirt for what's the name of this designer? Maybe shirt for Next, shirt for HRC, shirt for Moss Boss, stuff like that. So you have category. You won't just see if you go. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You have category. Hello? Hello?
Hi.
Hello,
Do you understand?
hello, we can hear you.
Do
Yeah.
you do you understand what I'm trying to say by category? So no product just stays on its own. Can you see my um, Chrome, my Google Chrome browser?
No, I can see the SQL table. SQL.
Why? Why always? Why? Okay. I don't know why it's always showing something else anytime. Okay. And I don't want to share my own screen. Actually, what I'm saying is, it's like we don't understand what I meant by category. Um, Now, can you see my Google Chrome now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Tommy site. If you go to, can you see category for men? Under men, can you see category? It's showing clothing, jeans, shoes. So if you click on men, under, can you see shop by category? The clothing is like the real under clothing. You have shop coats and jackets. You have knitwear, you have sweatshirt, you have polo shirt, you have t-shirt. So there are categories. Yeah, so each product belongs to a category. Does that make sense? Each product belongs to a category. So let's say you want to see which product belongs to which category, which product belongs to which category in your SQL, in your store, or whatever you sell online. Yeah, you want to see which product belong to which category. Does that make sense? You want to see which products belong to which category. And so let's say, example, that you're not interested in all the products. Just which products belong to which category. So basically, what you would do in this scenario is to use inner join. Inner join to see which product belongs to which category. Examples. So we say which product belongs to which category. Which product belongs to which category, right? When you hear that, you know, okay, first and foremost, which table am I interested in? When I say, okay, I think product, everything about product is in the product table. So you know you need the product table. you need the product table. And there's also category. So which product belongs to which subcategory? Subcategory. And I said, okay, is there anything like category or subcategory? Okay, there's a subcategory table. This is subcategory table. This is subcategory table. So we know that these are the two tables that we need, or that is needed, or that are needed to solve this question. Does that make sense? So if you now go to, now we weren't told which columns do we need from these two tables? Which of the columns are we interested in? So let's just assume you have the freelance to choose the one that you think would explain a bit much better. So the first thing I have select, right? So let's say you want to see the product ID, yeah, the product ID, right? But where am I picking, since I'm joining two tables, where am I picking the product ID? Which table am I picking the product ID from?
Production.product.
Table. So I will drag that table name. So I'll say table name dot, the name of the column is product ID coming from the product. I'll say dot, so product ID column is coming, I've picked it from this table. Does that make sense? So I've picked that one. So let me also, okay, assume I want to pick another, so I'll say pick name. Yeah, and name also is all from production.product. Please, somebody should mute himself or herself. Production.product table. So with that, right? I want to change that name. That name is the name of the product. So if I want to change the name to something else, what will I do? I want
As
to rename that column. Okay,
we use
thank
the
you.
alias.
So we use the product name, right? Comma. Then since we want to see the category, I think that one is enough for the product and the product name. Let's go to the product. This is product subcategory table. Remember, those are the two tables that will give you what you are looking for. So I want to say name. There's a name here too, right? And the question is, which subcategory does each product belong to? So this is the name of the subcategory. You need to understand your table. What name? There is name here, and there's also name here. But this name here is the name of the product. Why this name here is the name of this subcategory for that product. So if you drag it here now, you have to also tell SQL that I'm picking this name, this particular name, but that is what is needed. Which product belongs to which subcategory, which subcategory does each product belongs to? So I will say I'm taking it from this table. I'll say dot name. Is there any question regarding that dot name? So, okay, let me finish the query first. And I will say that one is okay for me. I'll say take it from which table? The first table. You can pick any table first. It's production.product. Right? That's the first table. Inner join. Inner join what? Inner join this table. Production.product category. Right? On what? On what? If you check the two, this one has product category ID. This one, I think this one has product subcategory ID and product category ID. Then this one has product subcategory ID. So there's product subcategory ID under the product table. There's also product subcategory ID under the product subcategory table. So we can join them based on those two. So I will say based on what? Based on product table dot what? Dot, can you say product subcategory ID? Just drag it, right? Equal to, am I communicating? Equal to product subcategory dot product subcategory IDs, product category ID dot product category ID. So that's end question. You run the query now. I should bring this one a bit down. It's going in. Too long. Serious. So if I highlight everything, why is this one right? Anyway, so this is a product ID, the name of the product, and okay, let me change this one. This one is not just name, but that is what they are looking for. So you have to change the name to as sub as product. So products sub. Any question, please? Products of category name. So if you highlight that, execute. Can you see it has changed the product of category? So this is the name of this product. Can you see it? But the category is road frame. Mountain bike, the category is socks. Right? Road 450 red, the category is that they are road bikes. Any question, please? Any question? You guys understand?
Yes, just a bit of clarification. So where on that line where it says on, so that's the only place we are specifying what is common to both tables.
Yeah, what you are using to join both either triple tables or two others. It can be two, it can be three, it can be four. Yeah, that's very useful. Specify it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Have I answered your question?
Yes, yeah, thank you.
Okay. Any other question from somebody? And that means we all understand the concept. All right. Because we all understand the concept.
Sorry, one more thing, please. So when we've said, think you said join from where we have from, and then we have I think that's the left. That would always be the left table. So we are saying it will bring everything in that table, right? Or is that
Yeah.
not correct? But is that all that is in this table then?
Is it for inner join you're talking about or for which one?
Well, we have inner join here. I think I remember when you said when we have a particular join, it will bring everything. No, on the left table, it will bring everything on the left table, and it will only bring what is relevant in the other table or what is common
No,
in the other table. No,
no,
have
no.
I misunderstood that?
You are mixing it.
Mm.
When you do inner join, there's inner join, there's left outer, and there's right outer. When you do inner, if you check the let me tell you the way they do this stuff.
Okay. Yes. Yes. I
If you
remember.
check the word inner itself in English word is something inside something. It is like collaborate. So what is in product
Mm.
table that is
And
also
also, yeah, yeah.
that can match.
I
Yeah,
remember now. It's only when we do left or right that's when it will now bring maybe a whole from whichever one we specified.
exactly. Correct.
Thank you.
Any other question, please? That means everybody understands this simple stuff.
It's not that we understand, though, but me, I joined late, so I have to go over all the notes. I couldn't join because of network, really. Then I'm a new
Okay.
person, so I had to go all over. So, but no, but I'm sure we'll get there. By God's grace, with practice.
Okay. Yeah. Like I said, it's always with practice. If you don't do practice, you can't just get to know it. Yeah. And there's still the higher you go, depending on where you work, the better you become. So yeah, let's go on if there are no more other questions. Now, um, I don't like some people prefer to write it like this, but I don't like long names. Production dot product as a table name is long for me. Production dot subcategory. This table in blue also is too long for me. I like short names. So I'll say production dot product. I don't like the full name. You can leave the full name. It's perfect like that. But I don't like the full name. I want to represent production dot product with P. So it will be P dot. Anywhere I say production dot product, I want to represent it with P. So it will be P dot. And because I've used P to represent production dot product, in front of that production dot product, I will tell SQL that I've used P in the select clause to represent this guy. So I will say as P. Do you understand what I did just now? I've changed production dot product. These are the two columns I picked from production dot product. This one, this, and this. I don't like that long name, so I changed the long name to just P. So anywhere, so we now tell SQL that this P is standing for this. So that's why you put it in front of this. Does that make sense? And this one that is product subcategory table, I will say PC product category, or let me say subcategory SB. SC is subcategory. So I will now tell SQL that this production of product subcategory, yeah, is now what? Can tell me what I've changed it to is now what? Is now what?
SB.
No, I didn't use
PC.
SB.
SC, sorry.
Thank you. At the subcategory. At the subcategory. So also change it here. Forgot I changed it to what does I change it to SC subcategory. Can you see how it has reduced a lot from that stuff? Can you see? So which is the same thing to give you the same result. Any question?
Sorry, I couldn't get the way you were doing it. I saw you highlighted the text, but you did something that now
Like
turned it to
for
P. I didn't get that. I saw the prompt brought up pass whatever.
do you know what was where P was before? Or what was there before?
Yes, I got that. Production dot product. That's an P.
Yeah. So I represent
Uh-huh.
production of
So
product
you
with P.
highlighted and it changed everything. How did you do it? That's what I want to get.
How did I do? In this P stand for production of product, stand for this. Stand for this. So instead of writing it in full, I've changed it to P.
Please, how did
P.
you do that? My network also
Yes, I
dropped.
got that. Okay, I got that. But it now
Let me do it
changed
again.
everything. I was thinking that
Let
you
me do it
just
again. Let me
change
do it
only
again.
that one.
Let me do it again. Let me do it again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Please, even if I don't ask, is there a question? Please just ask your question. All right. So category, I think I have changes category. Okay. Now, you understand this as it was before, yeah? Right? Product ID
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
coming from, yeah. Now, you can see that it's long. This is the way you see it sometimes. Some places, it's a place of work, when you start using it, you see it like this sometimes, every time. Sometimes only, yeah, most of the time you see it like this. So because it's too long, this production of product is too long for me. I don't want to see anywhere that is production of product. I don't want to see it in full. I want to change to what I want, what I want myself. You can change to whatever you want. Since this is a product table, of course, product, this is a product table. Production is just a schema. Production is just a schema. The name of the table is products, but you can call it production of product. I don't want to see this full name. So I want to change this, since it's product, I want to change it to P. Production of product alone. Then I want to change it to what? P. If you like, put anything there to work. But this is product, I want to change to P, right? Because I've changed production of product to P, I will tell SQL that this production of product that I've changed, this P that I now put here, there's no P inside this table here. There's nothing like P here. Do you understand?
Gotcha.
The name is production of
Yes.
product.
Yes.
But to me, I want to change it to P. And because I've changed it to P here, here, and here, because those two columns are from that table, I will tell SQL in the front clause that this production dot product is the one I change to P. At that place, I will say as P, so that he will know that this P that is here, this one, and this one is actually actually means this in full. That is why I put as P. So you will know that this P that is here is actually for this. So I have to put that P in front of the thing that I changed to P here. So that's why I said as P. Have I answered your question?
Yes. Thank you.
Yes, you have. I didn't know you change it individually. I thought when you change one, you change everything. That was how I was
No,
wondering. It was
no.
network.
There,
Thank,
there's no magic for that
thank
one.
you. I got that. I got it now.
So
Thank you.
I changed product category, subcategory. I changed to SC. So since it's SC, I will tell SQL that this guy that is showing it, that it is the same as say as SC. So since I've changed this one to P, I also change it to P, P dot. You can see that it has reduced the stuff. Then this I've changed it to SC. But I can bring it to the front now. So execute the query. Another question. Okay, thank you. So let's go. Let me do another question that looks, I'll give 3 examples. Is it 3 examples or even 1? Okay, let's just say, I'll make sure I finish join today. So let's do an example, another example of join, but let me match 3 tables together. Or let's do a left join with this. We want to see which order was placed. Now, if you check the, I think the sales order detail. Sales order details means the detail of orders that were placed. So customer placed an order. So that details is inside this record, right? So you want to see your order based on quantity, right? You want to see the quantity for each product that was placed, the quantity of product that was placed, right? That means for a product to be inside the sales order detail, that means it was ordered. You can't get orders, sum of order for each product if that product was not ordered. Do you understand what I'm saying? Look at sales, I've always mentioned you need to understand your database. I am talking because I've been using this demo database for more than 2 years right now. Now, if you check the name, sales order detail, that means the order that were placed, where are they recorded? The sales made on the order that was placed. This is a table that represents those information or that has those information. Does that make sense? So, right? For a product to be inside sales order detail table, that means the product was ordered. Does that make sense? Right? So
Yes, it
each
does.
product,
Yeah.
you can't predict how many times a product will be ordered. Can you predict? You can't, because you are not the customer. A customer can decide to order the product today. Some can decide to order it for tomorrow. Some can. So it depends on whatever the customer wants. Does that make sense? It depends on whatever the customer wants. And it depends on whatever the customer wants. So I want to see, we want to do say simple analysis. How many orders were placed per each product? How many orders were placed for each product? How many? How many orders were placed for each product? How many orders were placed for each product? Right? How many orders were placed for each product? Now, which 2 tables do we need? Who can guess so that we have, of course, I think I've told you already, so there's no point. Let me just do it.
That'll be the sales and product table.
Yeah. We have sales order detail. Then we have product table. So those are the two tables that we will need. Now, if a product, if you want to get the total order for a particular product, which function do you think, which function will come to your mind that you think usually? Because a product can be ordered 1 million times. You can't predict when and how. All you are told to do, give us the list of the total number of products that was ordered. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? So
Yes, it
how do
does.
you think?
Product ID.
Say what?
Product ID.
Yeah, I know the product ID. What do you, if you are to get the list of total orders, how do you, if you have a store and you sell just two products, rice and beans, right, in a pack, and you have so many pack, and how do you get the total number of orders ordered for each product?
Aggregate
You
functions,
add
sums and all.
Yeah. Okay, let's
you
do a
add them
normal
together.
simple. You add them together. That is what you do. So what will be coming to your mind is sum, 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 sum,
Sum,
sum,
the
sum,
aggregate
sum.
function.
Yeah, sum, aggregate function. So let's do that. Let's do that. But this one might lead us to, okay, let's do that. We'll do that, right? How many orders were placed per each product? How many orders were placed by each product? So you know that you need two tables. You know that you need to use, there's, when you say how many, sometimes it could be different in terms of using count, in terms of using sum. But in this scenario, produce the total number of orders for each product. That that would definitely be sum. That would definitely be sum, right? So I will say, and probably they've told you the columns that they want to see. So let's just assume you know in advance the column that they want to see. So we say select. Yes. So let's say now what is common, which variable will you join these two tables on? We have product ID here, which is PK, primary key. I've explained primary key several times. Yeah. Then we have that same PK again, showing what? FK, foreign key. So we can join them based on those two common variable, those two common field, or common variable, or common column, field variable column. So we can join them based on this field, product ID, foreign key in the sales. The reason why product ID is foreign key, foreign key, is because a product is possible. There's no limit to the number of times people should order a particular product for, as long as you have that product in your store or on your online. People can order for it at many times. So your primary key will be showing as many times as possible, depending on the number of times the product was ordered, right? The product was ordered 50 times. In the sales order detail, the ID will be showing 50, and that is why it is foreign key here. Yes, that is not its position. It's in a foreign country. That's why I call it foreign key. But its position exactly is under its own nomenclature, which is product, and that is product ID. Does that make sense? So I will say this is what I want to see. I always like saying should I see the ID? No. Let me see the name. Name is coming from product table. So I will say P dot. I don't want to write that thing in full again. I'll say P dot, right? Comma. Let's say they ask you, let's say they ask you to input color in it, to put color, so that we know the color of that. So color is also coming from which table? Product table, right? Also
Product,
calling
yes,
from
product.
product table, yeah. Let's assume, I think let's just leave it like this. It is okay, so that we'll not complicate it. All right. What, let's go to the sales order detail table. What column here can give us order quantity? There's already a column called order quantity. So I will say sum, 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 sum what? The order quantity. I will rename it as quantity ordered. Quantity ordered. I think I'm okay with that. So I'll say, I'm just taking you this basic stuff because that is what you need.
This the sum there. Are we not going to specify where that table?
Yeah. Yeah. The
Okay.
other quantity is coming from sales order table. So let's say S. Let me just use S. I don't want to use too many desktop. Let me just say S. S dot order quantity. Right. So from, you can pick any table first. It doesn't matter. From production dot products, since we are it's been represented with P here. So we'll say as P. And remember, I said as is noisy. You can actually write it without putting as. It's still SQL understands what you mean. But yeah, let me just so that so in case you guys you won't forget that you'll be asking yourself if this thing is wrong. I can't find as there. It's not wrong. You could actually put P without putting the as. So from that, who can tell me what do we need to use? Inner join or left join or right join?
Inner.
Why?
We are choosing what is relative in both tables.
In context of the example we are doing, can you explain why? We only, if you are doing left join or auto join, you will always pick from more than one table most of the time. 3 tables, 4 tables, 6 tables, 2 tables. Why do you think it is inner join that we should do?
Okay. Just a wild guess. So we are joining product table now with order table to
Mm-hmm.
see what is being ordered.
Mm-hmm.
So we can only get what is being ordered from that order table, and we can only see the product from the product table.
Perfect. You can also see the product from the other table. Well,
Yeah.
the main record for the product is under the product table. So the product that were ordered is now in the order table. So any product that wasn't ordered will stay in the product table. It won't move into the order table. Perfect. So we say inner join. Thank you. Inner join. That makes you guys understand what we're doing. Inner join. Sales order header detail as. If you like, this S, put your name there. Doesn't matter, it will work. But just make sure it's consistent. But why should I use my name? My name, a table name or an alias, whatever. So on what? P from product table. P dot product ID equals to SC dot S dot SC, sorry, it's not SC, S dot product ID. But this query is not complete. If I should run it now, it will give me error. Why is it giving me error? Anybody wants to help us? Okay, let me just go ahead. It was okay. Someone say something. Okay, nobody say anything. Now, the reason why it's giving us error is because we have used an aggregate function.
Then put the
Yeah.
group by.
So we need to group a group by Y because color and name, they are not aggregated. So we have to group them by it. Let me rename this one as product name, right? So I'll say group by. I must use group by because group by what? These two columns. Don't group by an alias, please. Don't group by an alias. It's a big mistake to go by an alias.
If we are using an alias without inner join, does that mean we are saying even if we don't put AS, SQL will still understand our query? Or is it
What do you
just
mean by what inner join?
so I was so you know how you said
Okay. I think I understand your question. Either you are using inner join, you are not using inner join. The word as, if you need to use as to do anything and put or anything in front or whatever you want to do with it, is a noisy word. It's not a must. Does that make sense? I've answered the question.
yes, yeah, thank you.
It is noisy, as in noisy guy. So it's like somebody, it's just good because when people see it, they understand immediately. People understand what is doing immediately. But if you don't put it, the query, the code will run perfectly. Yeah. Any other question? Okay. I think, let me give, so if you want to do left join, for example, this one, if you want to do if you want to see all the record of the products that you have, the product category that they belong to, and this product subcategory that they all belong to, then you have to use left join or right join, but most times left join is better. Now, we have product subcategory table. We have product category table. We also have, yeah. We have product subcategory, the subcategory the product belongs to, the category the product belongs to, and the product itself. So we can let me join three tables using left join. Product table has product ID, right? Does that make sense? I don't think I can join it because, okay, product ID has product subcategory ID, right? And this one, product subcategory table also has product subcategory ID. So I can join these two tables. Do you understand what I'm saying? They have a common unique ID, unique identifier, primary key here, foreign key here. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's a foreign key here, but this is not where it belongs to. It's in a foreign country in this place, but this is his own.
Yes.
This
Yes.
is his own key,
And it's
private key. Yeah,
it's
so we can join those two things. Then we cannot join subcategory to product category using what? Who can tell me? And join product category or subcategory using what? Using what? From what you are seeing table, which common code do you have between on product category and
oh
product subcategory?
product subcategory ID.
No, between product category, look at it very well. The answer is there. Product category and product subcategory. Which two columns? Which two variable is common between them?
Product category ID. Product category ID.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah,
Yeah, product
this
category.
is a primary key. Yeah, it is a foreign key. So do we understand now? So we can join product table using product subcategory ID to product subcategory table using product subcategory ID. Then we can join product subcategory ID to product category table using product category ID. Does that, so we can join those three tables. Now, you want to see for all the products that you have in the organization, which category and which subcategory do they belong to? Does that make sense? And if you want to know which category, that means you are talking about the name of that category or the name of that subcategory. That means everything that shows name. Name under product category means the product category name. That I'm saying, talking to you so that you have to understand your database. It can take you, it could take you 3 months to do that. Name under product subcategory table means product subcategory in the name of that product subcategory. Y here is the name of that product category. Y here name is the name of that product. So you want to see for all the product that you have. Now you are not saying somebody made sales. No. For all the product that you have, which subcategory does this product belong to? And which category does this product belong to? That is automatically a left join because you are not joining matching rows. Do you understand the gist? You want to know for all your products. That means left all your products. Which category did they belong to? Which category did they belong to? So if I were you, you would list them out inside a notepad first so that you will not get stuck in the middle of the way. List them out inside a notepad. Everything we have said, this one is common to this one is common to this. You can join this one and this. List them out in a notepad or on a notepad. Then, so that by the time you are solving the question, you are like, okay, this is what I need. I've already separated it. Okay, this is what I need. Do you understand? Not that when you want to start, you just start writing code and you realize that some things weren't sorted out first before you embark on writing your code. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I said this to almost every class. So just to make it stick. You don't start building a house without knowing those things that's is or are needed to construct that house. Who are the professionals that are needed? How much do you need? Is it carpenter? Is it surveyor? You need professionals to bring them together. So likewise here, what do you understand the question? What are the tables that you need? What are the common variables? What are the what does each column mean? If your organization is a francophone organization, for each of the column, let me see the English translation. I need to understand. So you need to understand everything. Everything. It's like when people, let me use a joking one that people say that they want to get married. So you need to understand the guy. You can, of course, some people do it within a week or whatever. God has helped them. But you need to understand what you want to do, what you are going into. If you're able to cope. So when you're doing a data job, a data project, you know, have an Excel file or a Word file or a notepad for that project. This is what I need. This is how we get and brainstorm and brainstorm. Then when you think, okay, you are ready, then start transferring or start writing your query. And when you are stuck, quickly go back to that notepad. Oh, this is where I got stuck. What do I need to do next? Do you understand? So we've highlighted what are the common variables in these three tables. So these three tables are production.product, production.product category, and production.product subcategory. Highlight. I'm going doing one more example, and I'll send the classwork over during the week. Highlight the product. These are last. The next week we do subquery, and that's the end of the boot camp. Hopefully, then I'll give mini, I'll call it mini exercise or mini project, 3 of questions or 4. People didn't show up today. If not, I've divided you guys into 4. And yeah, tell you guys to rub minds together and just do it. So but anyway, I like the product subcategory. Category, which is product category. I'm not selling anything here now. So that means you want to see all the product that you add. That is a left join. So you guys can go and rest. It's almost, we have 12 minutes more. So let's do this quickly. So I'll say select. If you don't understand anything, just unmute and ask. Select us. Name. I don't want product ID. Name. Name is coming from product table. So I'll say P dot. I don't like uppercase. P dot. Yeah. Name is from product table. So I'll say as product name. We may want to get the ID too. It's not necessary, but let's see. Let's pick the ID from product table too. Let me get the ID first before I put the P dot, so that yeah, comma. I'm satisfied with that. So let me go to the name of the product category, or let me say I want to join these 2 tables first. So okay, doesn't matter. All the columns you want to pick from all the table, pick them here first. So I will say name. Now this name is from which table? Product category. So I'll say PC. P product, P stands for product, C stands for category, P dot C. That name, everything, can see that there's name, in almost all the column name, but it's representing the category name here. So I'll say product category name. Remember, when you are naming, don't put space. Don't put space. Product subcategory name. So that's that one has solved the category here. So let me solve the product subcategory name. So where is that? This is here. So I will say name. Name here stands for the product subcategory name. So I will say this product subcategory. So I will say P product sub S category C PSC dot. You can use whatever that you want. Some people use ABC, whatever you want. Do you understand? Whatever you want. So everything is just name. I don't like just name. I say product sub category. That's all. It's not well written. You can use iPhone.
There is a
Hyphen
hyphen
is
there.
like,
Underscore. Yeah.
yeah, hyphen is like a character, sort of a character. So I think product subcategory has been sorted
Sorry, can I
as the name
confirm?
of,
Must there be a hyphen between sub and category?
no, you can do it together if you want,
Okay.
but
No, as in
it
sub
can
and
never be a
category.
space.
No, sub and category
I
is what I'm
don't,
saying. Sub and
no,
category.
there's no, it's just me now. It's me
Okay.
doing
Okay.
that.
All right.
Okay, let me do your subcategory, right? So that you'll be okay with that. Is that okay? So I've chosen, you can see that I have name, name. Those names, they are under each of those tables as the name of the product, name of the product subcategory, name of the category. So you have to tell SQL where they are coming from. I can't just run a query and I'll be having name. It doesn't speak well that you know or I know what I'm doing. So I'll pick those three tables because of our time, and let me just rush it now. So I'll say from production P. Now, what am I picking from the I'm joining products table using product ID. Sorry, from production.product. That's the first one. P as P inner, sorry, left join. It can't be inner join again because you are talking about all the table, all the product now. Left join. Yeah. Left join what? It has product ID. Then this one to ask product ID. Sorry, it has product. Okay, let me do. It has product subcategory. So let's go to the product subcategory. Yeah, product subcategory. So inner join production of product subcategory, which we used as PSC. Yeah. On what? What are you joining them on? On the fact that P has P. If you check P, that is product. It has product product subcategory ID. So I'll say P dot, yeah. Then subcategory, product subcategory also has production sub, which I used as PSC dot production subcategory ID. Right? I've joined those two tables. Now, the last one, product category. Product category. So I'll say another left join. I'll just repeat what I did for left join. What I've done product, subcategory. The next one is product category. Right? Left join product category, which I renamed as PC. So I will say as PC. Right? Now repeat what is there. On what? On what? This production dot product category. Thank you. It has product category ID, right? So I will say on PC, PC stands for product category dot production category ID, right? Equal to what? This guy,
P.
PSC.
Sorry, I thought it was P equals PC now.
There's no, don't get confused. We've joined product table, which is P, to product subcategory because
Yes.
product subcategory
Yes.
has product subcategory ID. Yeah.
Okay.
We are done with that. Product table does not have any other thing we can join again, right? So the only thing we can join, we want to join product category to product subcategory because they both are product category ID. Product category ID. Do you understand?
Okay. Yes.
So PSC dot product category ID. Why? I think that is all. So if you highlight it, yeah, we are finishing in time today. Yeah, some don't have a category name. That's why you are saying no. And I think you see that yeah, some has category, some don't have category. If I want to eliminate that no, what do you think I can do?
Where close?
What will I put in the
Okay. So we
in the
specify the column and then say where is not null.
which column? Just don't use scope. Where what? Where? Don't use scope to tell me the answer. Tell me the answer. Don't just say it. Where what?
Sorry, the scope got me cracking.
So, so where what? You can see those two things that are known. So
Yeah, where product ID, product category ID.
Product category ID.
which one gave us no? These two. Some these are the two that gave us no. Do you understand? If you check this product category name, this is it. Our time is fast spent.
Okay,
Then
so
product
where
subcategory name, this
where
is it.
name
So it is where pc.name,
name yeah, it's not null.
pc.name is not null. At the same time, PSC, SPSC, PSC.name also is not. Let me just copy it. I didn't do the name well. I'm not sure to recognize it like that. It's not. You have just a minute left, but we'll be fine. I think we are done. Let me change this one to. I think it should work now. I think so. Can you see that the null has disappeared? So the only one we see are the one that has product category name. So this is the product ID. This is the name of the product. This is our sub product category name. This is our product subcategory. So you can take this, copy with headers, take it to a Power BI, do your visualization, or to Excel and do your visualization. Any question, please? Hope we understand this concept. Do we?
We go over it
Okay. So I want to give an assignment.
at least to a level.
Yeah. So the assignment is okay. I'll send this. So you use this query, not even you use the result of this query to tell me that for the ones, are we sure we'll be able to do that? For the ones, am I sure? For the ones whose order are below 500, you give them in those which order are above between 500 and 1,000, you give them, then those one that are 1,000 and above, you also give them a name so that you know, okay, these are the products that are giving us, that we are selling, that we're having the highest order placed on them, stuff like that. Yeah, but I'll send it as an assignment. Any other question? It's already 10:31 instead of 10:30. Any question?
No questions from today, but I still am not able to download this particular database that you're using. So I've been practicing with some other SQL things, but I can't do what you're doing right now. I'm still
You have
struggling.
the server, right?
No, so I downloaded it, but it won't open on my MacBook. I've tried the different links that have been sent. So in terms of assignments, I'm like stuck. I'm okay with the classwork, everything we do in class, but I'm not able to use your database to practice everything that we're doing. So I just get
I
some
thought somebody
random
sent a
SQL
link
practice.
for
Yes, I've tried it. That didn't work.
AWS.
Yes, then you've
Okay,
also sent me one before.
did you reach out to that person privately? The person that said you to try a link. Reach
No,
out to
I
her
got it on the
privately.
group chat. I sent my number. Yeah, then I got something on the group chat. So I wasn't sure if it was the same person and I didn't want to approach
Yeah,
anybody. I
it's the same
sent my
person.
number. Okay.
It's the same person that posted the whatever.
Because I couldn't tell the
Reach out
person's
to.
name from what was on it. No problem. I'll do that then.
Yeah, just reach out to the person. Yeah.
Okay.
Any other question? Let me stop the recording. Any other question? Because
Yes,
this is
my
10.
question is similar to, you know how this is Adventure Works 2019.